We've been in the industry for about a decade now, and honestly, we've seen a lot of false promises. In this video, I want to go over some important stuff you need to know before getting paint protection products applied on your vehicle. So let's get started. So we're going to talk about two products, paint protection film and ceramic coatings. Now, paint protection film, if you don't already know, is a clear film that we apply to the paint, and it mainly guards against chips and scratches, although it'll guard against a lot more than that. And a ceramic coating, we call it a wax on steroids. It's basically a long-term form of a wax. It's a coating, and it guards against sun damage, tree sap, bird droppings, all kinds of stuff. So let's talk about some stuff that you may not know that most shops won't tell you. So with paint protection film, more invisible does not always mean better. Here's two practical examples of that. The first one is going to be edge wrapping. There are shops out there that'll try to convince you that you need every single edge wrapped, and if it's not wrapped, then it's not going to look good. Here's the reality. Number one, a lot of edges, even if they're wrapped, are going to lift anyways, and they're going to need to be trimmed back. So it might look good for a week or a month, but a year down the road, you're going to need to trim that edge back anyways. The other thing is that anytime you're having an extended edge on a panel, usually that's going to mean that it's hand cut. That means you're taking a blade, the installer's taking a blade, and they're cutting really close to the paint. It's really dangerous and it's inconsistent, even with the best installer. What we do here at Paint Protection Pros is we use something called a plotter, which is basically a giant printer that cuts out the film exactly to your vehicle. And this means that every install is going to be safe and every install is going to be consistent. The second thing that we see all the time is problems that come from disassembly. Now, if you want the install to be completely invisible, you're gonna have to disassemble the vehicle. You're gonna have to disassemble cameras, headlights, all kinds of stuff. Anytime you disassemble stuff, there's a pretty good chance that something is gonna break and you may never know about it. So our rule here at Paint Protection Pros is we do no disassembly because we want to provide the most value to you as the end consumer. We don't want to break anything, especially on your brand new vehicle. And honestly, a little seam around whatever you would have removed is going to be a lot less pain in the butt than having to disassemble everything again if you wanted to get the panel repainted in the future, or if you wanted to repair that paint protection film. It's just going to be a lot more valuable to you as the end consumer. So when it comes to getting a ceramic coating applied to your vehicle, the rule is cheaper does not always mean better. And I know you guys have heard that before, and technically that applies to paint protection film too. The reason why it's important for a ceramic coating is anybody can buy a ceramic coating. You can get it on Amazon, even some store shelves. You want to find somebody that's been trained, vetted, and accredited by the manufacturer. They've gone out and spent time to get trained on applying that specific product correctly to your vehicle, and they're able to offer a warranty from the manufacturer. The coating that we use at our shop, not only does it cover the coating itself, but it also covers the paint. If there's tree sap, bird dropping, sun damage, anything like that within the warranty period, not only will they cover the coating and get it reapplied, but they'll actually repair your paint for free. So either way, it doesn't really matter what product you're getting applied. You want to find a shop that has your best interest in mind. You don't want a shop that's going to recommend you something just to puff up their ego. So our promise here at Paint Protection Pros is we only recommend something that's actually going to help. If you want to find out what that's going to be specifically for your vehicle and your needs, shoot us a call, 707-501-7621. We'll talk to you guys later.